Oh, good luck. You grade 3 flute, you'll be fine. The force be with you. Some Debussy. I can play a bit of Debussy. I'll play you a few bars of, because I like this piece and I've ripped it off mercilessly. Here we go. It's from a thing called Children's Corner, which is a complete joke because it's really fucking hard. And it's called Dr. God Sad Parnassus. I'm just going to play you a few bars because I can't really remember all of it, but it goes. Oh, see? I can't do it with nails, but it's got this beautiful bit that goes. I need the music.
So clearly, to the person who asked how long you had piano lessons for,
not long enough.
Yeah.
How does it go? It's got this beautiful bit that goes. I've got the music somewhere. If I find the music, I can play it for you. Let me see. Is it in The Joy of Claude Debussy? I wonder. Let's have a little look.
The Joy of Claude Debussy.
Yeah, Joy of Claude Debussy.
Wow, dreamy.
Is it in here? It's in here. Shall we have a go? I haven't played this for about 20 million years. See, I can't do it with nails. This is embarrassing.
The book even promotes itself.
The book doesn't want me to play it. I want to play this bit though that I really like. Where is the bit that I really like? It's near the end. Oh yeah, it's really cool. It's like this. Hold on. If the book lets me play it. The book's not going to let me play it. Do you know what? I'm going to practice it and I'll play it for you next time because that's embarrassing if I screw it up. I can play Claire de Lune. I can find it. Is this really boring? This is really boring, isn't it? Sorry. That's really embarrassing. It looks like I'm playing Debussy really badly. If you want some Mozart or Bach, I can play some Bach. But that's boring as well. Play a pet. How can I play a pet?
Pet Shop Boys.
Oh.
Do you like cloud busting?
Oh. Hello, Twiggy the Whippet. How about my cover? No, not yet. The IDWTGO song has to come out properly, and then I'll do a cover. I'll cover my own song for you. No,
it's on Last FM if they haven't heard it.
It's on Last FM. If you want to hear the song what I wrote for Diana Vickers, go to Last FM. It's called Put It Back Together Again. Mozart is fun. Here's some Mozart. I promise you, I can actually play Mozart.
Les Dawson plays Mozart.
Look at my nails. I'm growing my nails, and it's really bad for my piano and guitar playing. They're clicking. Listen. Can you hear that? I've never had nails this long before. It's like a whole new thing. I'm trying to be more glamorous and grown up. Unfortunately, I may not have a music career by the time I finish growing my nails. Whatever. Better than today. I've had piano lessons since I was 4 years old. I really am shocking given that I've had them for that bloody long. A favourite novel? Yeah, I've got my favourite novel. It's not really a novel though. I don't know what you'd call it. Fact fiction? Road diary? It's called Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, and it's by a man called Dr. Robert. Is he called Dr. Robert? Or is he just Robert Persig? And he is a travel genius, and the book really, I mean, you can do a PhD now in it, and it's about the metaphysics of quality, which is not as poncy as it sounds. If I had to potted history I would say it's loosely related to a guy called Henri Poincaré, who is a French mathematician. It's loosely related to a guy called Henri Poincaré. You just made that repeat so that I could sound really poncy. That's his main, well, there's a point in the book where he talks about how he wishes he'd discovered Poincaré sooner because it would have helped his own philosophy. But the metaphysics of quality is about quantifying the unquantifiable. So, for example, and we all have this, you know something's good, but you don't know why it's good. You just instinctively know that two things can look very similar. That is the difference between art and visual representation. Why do we feel that one thing is art And why does one thing not have that effect on us? There you go. Am I anywhere near Princeton? No, I'm in Camden, London. And that was I'm really embarrassed now, because if anybody else has read Zen on a motorcycle maintenance, they're going to go, Nerina, you just really just did not sum that book up well at all. That's not right. But the thing is, I wrote the song Idaho because of that song. Because it's a road trip from Minnesota to Boise, Montana. Not Boise, Montana, but Boise's in Idaho, sorry, it's Bozeman, Montana, they're on their way, and through it they go through Boise, Idaho. And the point in Idaho is where the book is the apex for me, and I found I was crying when I was reading it, because it explained a lot of the way that I thought I was looking at the world, and I felt a bit weird for seeing the world that way, and it made me feel like I wasn't alone and I wasn't going mad. And I suggest everybody should read it once in their life. And then keep reading it, and keep coming back to it. And there's a second book that came out, I think about 10, 15 years later, called Lila, which is a further investigation of the metaphysics of quality. I really love that book, because it's got some really interesting things, and it has some really interesting reflections on anthropology.
Does anybody fancy a pint?
Does anybody fancy a pint? Because, and I'll leave you with this, I have a sneaky suspicion that anthropology is slightly futile because it is so subjective that we will never fully explain the world with such subjectivity, unless you go the other way and you say you can only be subjective. I think you can only be subjective, which therefore renders anthropology futile. I'll leave you with that thought for Monday night. Right, whatever. Oh God, I'd like anybody who calls the album brothel. Awesome. The inspiration for Geek Love was, there's a book by Catherine Dunn called Geek Love, which I love, and it's about circus freaks falling in love, and I loved the idea of the idea that there were these very damaged people, but love is a uniter and love is the same, and different kinds of love actually, but that there's a normalising force of love. There's familial love, there's incestuous love, there's romantic love, but also the idea that love makes us feel normal. Even if we aren't normal, it's the one thing that allows us to feel less of a freak. Or to feel happy that we are a freak. That's what it's about. Oh, you're welcome, Alan. So we've got all the lyrics. You've got all the lyrics for How Do We Cope?
Yeah, if you look on your email there.
Yeah. Yeah. Got them.
But you promised to fire, don't forget.
Yeah, okay. So listen, I'll give you what you want now. I'll give you what you want. Can't guarantee I will, but I'll have a go. I need to make this font bigger. Okay. How do I do this without breaking things? Like this.
I could get down on all fours and be a table with my back.
It's alright.
Oh.
We'll make this work. Okay.